We finally made it! The final week of the 2021 spring football season is here. 5 of our teams in action, and a few of our teams saved their best games for last. Waubonsie Valley, the only team not playing this week due to COVID. Let's start with the Friday night contest from week 6. One of the most exciting matchups in the entire state this weekend features 2 teams who have not been defeated this season. Naperville Central hosts Maine South in a battle of the Hawks. Second quarter tied at 7-7. Maine South quarterback Rowan Keefe hands off to Joe Dellumo on the counter, and Dellumo breaks free down the sidelines for a 75-yard touchdown. The Hawks in front of the Redhawks, 14-7. Later in the quarter, Owen Prucha drops back and hits Jaden McGill on the wheel route. The QB turned DB turned RB goes all the way for a 59-yard touchdown pass. Tied once again, 14-14. With Maine South leading 24-21 early in the fourth, Aiden Ellison absolutely drills this 40-yard field goal to tie the game. Naperville Central takes a 31-24 lead later in the quarter on another Jaden McGill touchdown. 31-24 Naperville Central, 4th and 17 for Maine South on the Redhawk 19-yard line. Keefe under pressure, but he drops a pass to Will Gazaldo, who comes down with a touchdown in between 2 Central defenders. Hawks down 31-30 with 1:13 to play in the game. All Maine South needs is an extra point to tie the game, but Shane Roth breaks through the line and blocks the kick. Naperville Central hangs on to win in thrilling fashion, 31-30. What a memorable final game for longtime head coach Mike Stein. Benet Valley travels to Neuqua Valley as the Wildcats hope to end the season undefeated, while the Mustangs look to end 2021 on a high note. First quarter, Neuqua up 7-0, Benet going for it on 4th and 1 deep inside Wildcat territory, but Trey Borski is there for the stuff to force a turnover on downs. Big play in the final game for the third Borski brother. Also playing his final game is Armani Moreno. He gets the toss from Mark Meneke and strolls into the end zone as the Wildcats push the lead to 14-0. Neuqua turns to backup quarterback RJ Cluxton to get some reps in the second half. The big righty tosses a pass to Grant Larkin, who gets into the end zone. Wildcats pouring it on now. The exclamation point for this game belongs to Armani Moreno. The senior only played 3 games this season, but he made them count. This 80-yard touchdown run is one of 4 on the night. Neuqua Valley a perfect 4-0 on the season. Last game of the season, and Naperville North finally gets a home game. The Huskies host the always dangerous Barbs of Dekalb. Each team needs a W to secure a winning season. 3 minutes into the game, John Bell drops back to pass. It is deflected, but somehow finds the hands of Aiden Pierce, who catches the ball in stride and goes all the way for the opening touchdown. What a play! Near the end of the first quarter, Toriano Tate takes the handoff, bulldozes a defender, and powers his way 46 yards for the touchdown. Plenty of big plays in this one. Near the end of the first half, Trenton Kyler with a pass to Tate, who goes up and snags the second of his 3 touchdowns in the game. This kid is an absolute monster, and he's only a junior, so that probably keeps a lot of DBC coaches awake at night. North trailing 34-27 with under 5 minutes to play. The Huskies' Aiden Gray at quarterback now, and he shows off the wheels. 50 yards later, he is in the end zone as Naperville North comes from 14 down to tie the game. 8 seconds left on the clock, North inside the 5, and Gray keeps it himself and powers into the end zone for the game-winning touchdown. A thrilling 41-34 victory to end the season for the Huskies. Our final team to wrap up the spring season is Benet Academy, traveling to Nazareth Academy for a Saturday matinee. The Roadrunners always a tough test, although they're only 2-2 coming into this game. Red Wings looking for their first win over Nazareth since 2016. A defensive battle in this one as we actually jump to the third quarter with no score as Nick Bafia keeps the ball himself and rumbles 40 yards for the first down. That leads to a Will Benish field goal to give the Red Wings a 3-0 lead heading to the fourth quarter. Nazareth looking to get its offense going, but the BA defense is stout all game long. Michael Malik and Pierce Walsh get one of several big sacks on the afternoon. With less than 10 seconds left, Nazareth is forced to attempt a 55-yard field goal to force overtime, but the kick falls well short. Benet picks up win number 2 by the score of 3-0, and if you think that sounds more like a soccer score, Benet boys soccer defeated Nazareth 7-0 earlier this month. Let's take a look at the final standings following week 6 of spring football. First in the DVC, a bit of an explanation as Neuqua Valley takes the top spot at 4-0. Naperville Central did not lose any games they played this year, but it was announced this week that the Redhawks were forfeiting the Week 1 victory over Waubonsie Valley due to a player eligibility issue. Unfortunately, we were unable to see the Redhawks and Wildcats meet up to decide the true conference champion, but Neuqua Valley takes the crown at 4-0. Naperville North leaps over Dekalb to finish third after 2 wins to end the year. In the ESCC CCL Orange Division, Bennett's victory over Nazareth moves the Red Wings into first place. St. Lawrence defeated De La Salle on Friday night to move into third. And that will do it for the 6-week Spring Football Saturday series. It wasn't always pretty, and we never knew what the schedule would bring each week, but there was a lot of fun football along the way. Hopefully this fall we will see a full season of high school football. It will be here before you know it. Thank you so much for watching this season. It has been a pleasure, as always, to bring you this wrap-up each week. See you in August for Spring Football Saturday. I'm Justin Cornwell.